Alright, Harmony Science Academy students, welcome back to the next lesson. As always, Chromebook and your spiral notebook is what's required. For the most part, many of you guys are not using calculators, which is amazing. I do see some people here and there using them here and there, so again, fight that urge, okay? I know that some of this site math, some of this scratch work is laboring, but you're getting rewarded for that, so take advantage of it. Those of you guys that are doing it, keep doing it, okay? It's awesome. Just a few more weeks till Christmas, and we can go back to that calculator with confidence, okay? So because of that, it brings us back to today's lesson is going to be a repeat of the last one. Okay, I think it's very important to kind of revisit that. It really proves that you guys know some really pretty awesome math, okay? But before I talk further on that, the vocabulary for today is to look up, remind yourselves of the characteristics that Harmony is pushing, encouraging you guys. Creativity, leadership, and integrity is a big one, okay? Revisit that. Again, that's related to the use of the calculator, okay? And other things. And teamwork, okay? So spend some time with that. Hopefully have some fun. Look for some interesting definitions. So, again, the lesson we were on was basically solving systems within word problems. And you guys did awesome with some of the easier ones, maybe not so much with the tougher ones. So we're going to spend another day with the medium level and the harder level scenarios, okay? Somebody had asked me, I think it was Julian, about number 10. So again, you guys have the tools to solve all of these. Sometimes it's just the lack of appreciation for details that gets us in trouble. So this is one of them. So let's go ahead and approach this one, okay? Now, this one reads, a boat traveled 42 miles each way downstream and back. The trip downstream took 2 hours. The trip back took 6 hours. What is the speed of the boat in still water? What is the speed of the current? Okay. So, anyways, we sat here. I tried to, just kind of guide you guys towards the answer. We're going to look at this one completely, but next time you run into an issue, just kind of ask yourself some of these more detailed questions, okay? So, anyways, again, these questions pretty much give us the variables, right? Identify the variables. So this one is the boat speed, so I'm going to call it exactly that, boat speed. But what's very important is that for you to really be confident that you're doing these harder ones right, the units must match. Okay, so here I have miles per hour, so whatever y is will be miles per hour, and whatever the total is will be in miles per hour, okay? So as far as the speed of the current, okay, it also would be described in miles per hour. And lastly, our totals will be in miles per hour, okay? If they're not, then we make the adjustment and we'll be fine, okay? So anyways, this boat travels 42 miles downstream each way, right? So downstream, and so it's 42 miles. Right? 42 miles this way and this way. That makes sense, right? The only thing is downstream it took 2 hours, and the trip back took 6 hours. So let's go ahead and set this up, okay? Now what do we do with some of these numbers, okay? We have x and y as far in MPH. Some of these, that's the adjustment we're going to have to make. So the 42 miles that were traveled downstream in 2 hours can be described as that, right? 42 miles in 2 hours. Notice that here it's 42 miles per 2 hours. Okay? So what we can do is we can translate it as 21, right? Divided out miles per hour. Okay, that's the important part. And as far as back, we've got what, the same 42. This time it took 6 hours. And when we divide that, we get 7 miles per hour. Okay, so all our units match. Now we can be very confident that when we set up our system, that we're gonna be led to the correct answer again. So again, in this case, we've got x plus y equals 21. And in this other scenario, we have what? X minus y equals 7. Okay. Now you want to use this fancy brace to identify, to clearly demonstrate, hey, I'm dealing with a system here. Okay. So the obvious choice here would be to use elimination. So I'm going to go ahead and add these two equations. Okay. And I have 14 miles per hour. Okay. And from there, you guys would know to take this 14, plug it in up here. So let's go ahead and, it doesn't matter, we'll plug it into the first one so I don't have to deal with the minus. Okay, that's typically a good rule. 14, right, I just substituted, plus y. Subtract it from both sides and I have y equals 7. Okay. So, let's see here. So anyways, long story short, what is the speed of the boat in still water? What is the speed of the current? Okay, so you want to address that. So we can make that statement here, right? We can say speed of boat is x, 14 miles per hour, and the speed of current is 7 miles per hour. Okay. So again, if you get in trouble, really identify those units, make sure they're matching. If not, get them to match, and you can build your confidence as you move forward. Okay. Appreciate your time, guys. We'll catch you in class.